All right. I want to talk a little bit quickly, as much as we can, on issues of attitude and acquiring Torah. You might tell me it's not really connected, but it's actually connected. This is an idea that I find in the wonderful sefer, it's called Ma'or Vashemesh, about that. The question is, really, in a way, what has to do always Yetziat Mitzrayim and education of Torah or telling your sons and teaching them and stuff like that. So the Ma'or Vashemesh says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created all the worlds in order for us to know that everything comes from Him. And all the livelihood and all the powers and all the ability come from Him, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And it says, and by the way, as we could see in the Birkat Asher Yatzar, Birkat Asher Yatzar tells us, you know, if something will happen against HaKadosh Baruch Hu's will, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, if shall it came afilu sha'ah achat. You can't even exist even 1 second, one split of a second. And it says the Avodat Hashem that a person should reach and accomplish in his life is Shekol Hadvarim Habruim, everything that is created, V'chol Ha'avayot, and everything that is happening, Einam Kayanim, they could not exist, Ela B'chayuto Yitbarach, only because HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives them the energy and the opportunity for this to happen. You can't even make one small movement without HaKadosh Baruch Hu approval to that. Even the Torah that you learn and the mitzvot that you do, don't hold it for yourself and don't give yourself credit. Oh, I'm doing so much Torah. Oh, I'm doing so many mitzvot. Ki ha'adam eino oseh shum davar. A person, and it's so fundamental to understand, you cannot do anything. Rak HaKadosh Baruch Hu be'atzmo. HaKadosh Baruch Hu lets you do it. כמו ששמעתי מצדיקים, as you heard from people, כי טוב זמרה אלוקינו. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lizmor is to prune. HaKadosh Baruch Hu prunes things and shapes things. ואם האדם משיג זאת, if a person can understand that, ודאי הוא נכנע מלפניו יתברך. Right away you're going to become so humble that you understand that there's no point to hold anything for yourself. ומחמת שיודע בעצמו, you know by yourself, כאפס הוא. You are like a nothing. And you cannot even understand the Torah if HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not allow you to understand the Torah. So you can't say, oh goodness, I am so smart, I have such IQ, I'm so intellectual. And because of that I don't know, you should say thank you to Hashem. Because we make a bracha for this. Melamed Torah le'amo Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is teaching you, He's allowing you to do so. If a person remembers a lot of Torah, it's because HaKadosh Baruch Hu allowed you. Don't hold it for yourself so much. And it says, if a person holds any kind of a quality to himself, or holds himself, it's me, praising himself, in any midah, by doing so, you are separating from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everything that you do, that you're holding for yourself, I am so this and I'm so that, that causes a separation and it creates a masach, a curtain that comes between you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And you need to understand, that's why a person cannot be arrogant. That's why by Moshe Rabbeinu, or should I say Moshe Rabbeinu, he held himself to be nothing. That's why he reached the closeness that a human can reach to God. Don't hold anything for yourself. And a person needs to really understand and internalize that. And when you do so, believe me, you want to do the mitzvot. Because you understand by the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is allowing you to do something, you feel such sense of gratitude. You feel the luckiest person in the world, you want to do more. So therefore, when a person does not want to keep mitzvot, does not want to learn Torah? It's because he's arrogant, ungrateful, and in a situation like this, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, they say in the Westerns, this town is too small for the two of us. We cannot be here together. He says, guess what? I'm out of here. You're on your own. So it doesn't mean not to acknowledge what you're doing and what you're achieving. But you have to and must remember that it's not from you. It's from HaKadosh Baruch Hu that allows you to do so. And that separation, chas v'shalom, when a person is going to become, on the other hand, the opposite of that, he writes, a person could reach a level of kfirah. You're going to reach a level in which you're going to say, there is no God. And that's usually what happens to many people who go into academia. It's all about praising yourself and your titles, and many times the titles are more important than the job that you do. And people love to be called doctor and professor and so on and so forth. And all these things really come as a barrier and will prevent you from doing the right thing. So Rabotai, the avodah of Yetziat Mitzrayim, that's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, when he gave the makot to Paro, Leman yedu ki yotzeti otam miMitzrayim, so you could tell your son, it's all about teaching. I'm taking you out of Mitzrayim, I'm doing you a favor. The Mitzrayim that we're in is the darkness. So if you want to get from the spiritual darkness that we're all in, you have to start becoming humble. Again, not low self-esteem. I know what I'm capable. I know that I'm capable to do a lot. I have the powers and I have the abilities and I have the authority from God to do so. However, none of them are mine. It's all from God. And when you understand that there's really no room to be arrogant, to hold yourself to greatness, and so on and so on. That's why Hillel, we call him Hillel. We don't call him Rabbi Hillel. We don't call him Professor Hillel. We don't call him the big, mighty, powerful Marad Atra Hillel. We call him Hillel. The greatness of the people is in their simplicity. The more simple you become, the more humble you'll become, the greater the power and the ability for you to do. Have a great day.